Solve the following equation about logarithm. I have already listed all the rules here, so let's try to use them and then go over this question together. First step, we're gonna use the same base to write everything. We have a base 2, base of 1 over 2, and also a number here. So we need to turn this into log form that has base 2 as well as this one. We do that by recognizing 1 over 2 can be expressed as 2 raised to the power negative 1. So we can write log 1 over 2 x plus 7 as log 2 raised to the power negative 1 x plus 7 by turning 1 over 2 into 2 raised to the power negative 1. And then we will use rule number 4, which says that we are allowed to pull the power of the base out to the front, and then write that as 1 over this number, which multiplies with the original expression. So we can pull this little one to the front and write that as 1 over negative 1 times log x plus 7 with base 2. Okay? And then we will replace this guy with this. So we have log 2x minus log 2x plus 7 equals 3. Okay? And obviously these two signs cancel. So we have plus sign, that is like that. And then our goal is also to turn this one into some kind of log form. We do so actually not by using any of these rules, but just by using the definition, which is y equals a raised to the power x, equivalent to x equals log x log y base a. And then we realized that 8 is 2 raised to the power 3, which is the same as 3 equals log 2, 8. Okay, so now we can use this to replace that. Log 2, 8. Next step, it is obvious that we need to kind of combine these two forms. We will use rule number 1 that says so. So we turn this into log 2x plus 7 because they have the same base. And then we have log 2, 8 on the right side. So we have both the left-hand side and the right-hand side expressed in the same form with the same base. So we can say that their arguments must be the same. The reason why we can do so is because all the logarithmic functions are 1 to 1, which means when we have the outputs to be equal, we must have the inputs also to be equal. So we have x plus 7 equals 8, and then do a little bit of simplification. X squared plus 7x minus 8 equals 0, and then x minus 8 is x plus 8, x minus 1 equals 0, where we do the factorization. And then we have x equals negative 8 or x equals 1. It looks like we have two solutions, but actually it's not, because before we conclude these are the solutions, we must plug all of them back into the original equation to see if it makes sense. Because we need to keep in mind that the domain for log functions is from 0 to positive infinity, which means that any negative number or 0 is not allowed in the argument. For example, when we plug this x equal to negative 8 to this expression, we're going to have log 2, negative 8, which is not even defined. Okay, so we have to discard this solution for that reason, and then we only keep this one. Because when we plot 1, it makes sense. Plot 1 here, this also makes sense. Final solution is x equals 1.